Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another live trading webinar. I see a lot of participations today. So, Ruben, good morning, Theo. Good morning, my friend Ruben. Rudolph said good morning, Theo, and others. Good morning, Rudolph. Ronald said good morning, everyone, as well as Larry. How are you doing, Ronald? Good morning. Good morning, Larry. William, how are you doing, my friend? Good morning, Theo. Good morning, William. Mladen, good morning, Theo and everyone. Good morning, Mladen. Ibrahim, good morning, Theo. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, my friend Ibrahim. I hope you're doing well. And if I remember, that's from South Africa. Maria Julia, good morning to all and have a blessed day. Good morning, Maria. Mr. Nick, how are you doing? Mr. Nick said hello to everyone. Mogiol, where did you disappear? It's been a few days, I think. I didn't see your name here. Mogiol, good morning, Theo and all. Good morning, my friend Mogiol. Raquel, how are you doing? It's been a while. I think, if I recall, to see you writing something. I hope everything is, you're doing well. Francis, hello from Gambia, Theo. Hello, my friend Francis. Alrighty, so guys, as usual, with the risk warning, this content is for general information only, and there is no intention to provide any trading or investment advice or any kind of personal recommendation. And if you need to read the whole text, feel free to do that. So remember, we do our analysis about the news events and how they can affect the market every Monday in the podcast format. So refer to the podcast section on the website to listen to that. For those who listen on the watching us on the YouTube, you can find the link on the description below. And for the rest, watching from the Zoom, as you know how to navigate in the website, it's easy to find it. And for new traders, please make sure you download your mobile application in case you haven't done that. So I tried to open the window for some fresh air, but it's only fresh humidity here in Cyprus now, not fresh air. Florin, good morning. And Florin asked, please analyze indices. All right, we will do that. So Zabarayat, where did you disappeared? Good morning, Theo from Zabarayat. Good morning, my friend. Raquel is doing good, and that's great. So, guys, just very quickly, let's go through the calendar. Yesterday, the Fed announced the new rates, and expectancy was to raise from 5.25% to 5.5%, and they did that. So, but we didn't see a strong US dollar, and that's an issue with the markets. When a country increase their interest rates, but the currency is not getting strong against the rest, that's raised the concerns about the economy of the country. Today, the European Central Bank will report their new rates. Currently, it's at 3.5%, and they have intention to raise them to 3.75%. We will see most likely a strong euro coming in if this is going to happen. You know, especially people who live in European countries, it's been so many years that the rates, they were at 0%, and now every single month the central bank is just rising the rates. And on Friday, Bank of Japan will vote for their interest rates. Expectancy is to keep them at minus 0.1%. That's that's there for so long. X-Man, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing great. And guys, remember, in 6 hours and 30 minutes, we will start the Market Talk webinar with Vilan Art. And please make sure you register for the event. I'll share the link on the description below. And let's go through the charts, of course. And as usual, we will start with the pound and the dollar. Cherry, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So pound against the US dollar, as you can see on the screen. Here is the drawing tool as well. So 2 days ago, the market made this nice bullish candle. Yesterday, not that strong. Markets were expecting a strength in the US dollar, to be honest. So minimal activity, and it gained the strength actually after the news event. Today is trying to push higher. Who knows what's going to happen here? The only positive thing in this scenario that can bring some attraction to buyers in this market is the fact the price bounced upwards from the 61.8 FIB retracement. It consists with a swing high that acted as support. So that's one confluence. This is second confluence, and the upward trend line T1 is the third confluence. So the market reacted and it pushed higher. Euro US dollar, same market after hitting this resistance, sold off. It didn't come to the 61.8% and it tried to push higher. We'll see what's going to happen. I was looking yesterday for a very small candle here, like a doji candle, to trade it today to the short side. That's the Australian dollar, US dollar. And it didn't appear. So today, let's measure the distance of this candle. 63 ATR, it's about 63. I don't want to place any trade here. So maybe we're going to have a change in the trend direction. Next one, which one is this one? New Zealand US dollar. Again, in directionless, it's not something I have bias in this market. Interesting, USD Canadian dollar. It made a new low. Therefore, I will try to get the bullish engulfing one more time. That's on my watch list to place a buy stop order above the previous candle high. It's been a while. I'm trying to place this buy stop order for bullish engulfing, and I don't get triggered in any trade. USD CHF, I placed the buy stop order here because market, it came from an oversold position with slightly bearish divergence or negative divergence at this point. Now it's trying to make a new low, and we have a strong bullish divergence or positive divergence. So price made a new low. I will place a buy. I already placed a buy stop order above the previous candle high, expecting to see more upward move. So on my watch list, that's not anymore. I mark with green for buys and red for sell. So USD Canadian dollar, I have it as buy. USD CHF, I have it as buy as well. Let's check the indices. UK 100. I was on this trade here from this double top position and the market at resistance. Yesterday, it was a nice bearish engulfing. It ended up as a doji candle at resistance. I'm still in the trade. I don't know if it's going to push higher or lower. We will see. So that's the UK 100. Nikkei, pretty much sideways here. I don't have any bias. German 40, another trade I'm in, and that's for a decent reward to risks. I go for 7-1 here because there is room for this market to push much lower. Yesterday, I got triggered in this bearish engulfing. As you can see here, that was the entry and that was the stop, and that's my take profit target. So I'm for the long run, I'm bearish on this one. US 100. I'm a bit confused with this one because the US 100 or the Nasdaq, the US 30 or Dow Jones or the S&P 500, they are not confirming the one each other, and it's not. It's I like to trade. Actually, I would like to trade it to the short side, not to the long side, because of this indication here. We have resistance on the US 30, and I was looking for the bearish engulfing. S&P 500, the same. We are topping at this point here. We reached the fib extension 200%. That means the market at any point it would like to correct itself. There is also some negative divergence here. RSI is oversold. There are many indications, technical indications that they support a sell-off in this S&P 500. Australian dollar 200 price broke above this resistance, so now it can act as support, and this one here, it's going to be the S1. This one now becomes the S2. So the next resistance, it's this one here, as we can see on the left, and that's now the R1. So price has this room to move upwards, and the euro indices at its resistance, and we see if it's going to sold off. Any comments here? Larry asks, do you keep a trading journal? Are they useful? Absolutely. I take screenshots every time I enter a trade. Every time I take a screenshot and I keep it to evaluate the trade afterwards. X-Man said, lower temperatures make easier day. Yes, I'm very well, X-Man. Thank you so much. New trading platform. Actually, that's the trading view. We haven't integrated fully yet with trading view in order to place trades here. I use it only for charting purposes, and when I want to place trades, I use the MetaTrader, as we're gonna do on the London Open. Next one, USD JPY. So looks like the market from this C to E point that made lower low found a good resistance at 61.8. However, we don't have any reference for a lower high or lower low to say we are in a downtrend, and we don't have any reference for higher high and higher low to say we are in an uptrend. So this market here is what attracts most of traders. They get confused. If you have a better look now, maybe we are developing a head and shoulder pattern. And but if we see a price making a new high here, it's not a head and shoulder pattern, and we will be looking for more buys. But if you see this structure here for one more time, a bit more carefully, can anyone Anyone tell me why this cannot be considered from now a head and shoulder pattern? This is the USD JPY. From if we just observe this market, we can say that it's a head and shoulder pattern, but if we pay attention to the detail of the swings, there is something that invalidated from being a head and shoulder pattern or a potential head and shoulder pattern. X-Man said because right shoulder is not that. Okay. Right is higher than the left. No, something that I told you many times, and it's the first thing you have to spot when you look for head and shoulder pattern. The right shoulder is too down. No. Is it lower than the left, X-Man? No. William, right is higher than the left. No, guys, pay attention. Price hasn't penetrated the trend line. William, we are talking about head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern, it takes 1 to 3 months to complete. So it's not the 10 and 15 candles. That's for the double bottom, double top. Number of candles, Roland. Cherry, the right shoulder is too down. Unfortunately, no. Nick, price hasn't penetrated the trend line. That's to validate the pattern, but it's something else. Ibrahim, no. Real swing high, no. Cherry, spot on. About the neck is too down. Guys, what did I told you many times? Thank you so much for your effort. Really, really, I'm amazed that you try to understand the technical side, so you feel more confident with your analysis. The C and the E, we said that a head and shoulder pattern, for a head and shoulder pattern to be a head and shoulder pattern, a real head and shoulder pattern, it's a must, the neckline to slope upwards, not downwards. That's the key point for a head and shoulder pattern. The right shoulder and the left shoulder, if it's a little bit higher, the one from each other, it doesn't tell us really anything. It's not, it's okay. But the most important thing is the neckline, to have that upward slope. Okay. Lara asked for WTI. We'll check the commodities. William, I don't know, Theo. Perfect. So now you learn, now you know, and I'm sure you would never forget it. So let's check the commodities. WTI at this topping area here. If we check the weekly chart, so if we analyze, if we want to take trades on the daily chart, we have to look at the weekly time frame for support, resistance, and if market structure is there, to pay attention to that. So there is room for the price to move to the R2 on the daily chart. We have this pause from the yesterday candle inside between this previous candle high and low. If you would like, I can box it like this. I think we can move the frame. Yeah, make it easier. So we have this box here, and we expecting the price to break to the upside. Gold, I'm still in this trade from the bearish engulfing. I will be waiting to see if this is going to be another way to the downside or it's going to take me out. Anything else from here, guys? You would like to see platinum, maybe? Nothing here sideways. Silver follows the gold here, trying to push higher as well. Copper, it shows a nice price action setup around resistance. Inside candle, price is trying to make a lower low, so it will be good. We can keep it in our watch list. Pound JPY really sideways here, nothing to the upside or to the downside. Australian dollar JPY, yesterday it was a nice trade, but not on the daily chart. Here is the key point. If you see that, if you do analysis on the daily chart, guys, I believe it's better if you want it for consistency, okay? I believe it's better to look on the lower time frame for execution. If you want to do multiple time frame analysis, then, and if your daily chart is the chart you do your analysis, you refer to the 4-hour chart to take some trades. And yesterday I spot this area here. It's around the trend line, the daily trend line, the downward trend line, this one here from the daily, and the price managed to come here with higher highs and higher lows. We don't care how the price reached the resistance, the downward trend line, but it's toggled here with a couple of inside candles. And remember that the best breakout strategies, the best breakout trades are the trades with the trend. I met many traders and they always ask about the breakout strategy, but they don't understand that the market conditions has to be in the favor of a trend to do a breakout strategy. So consolidation here, sell stop loss above this high, and 3 to 1 it was up to there. So that was a nice breakout strategy on the 4-hour chart to get into the direction of the daily chart. Euro JPY, the topping pattern here played out well with this negative divergence. Price action to sell, I was looking for from the resistance. I didn't find any bearish engulfing or something to indicate the sell off, but again, it was a good trade. Now, I don't have any bias in the middle of this range market. Who knows what's going to happen? Flat on the New Zealand JPY. CHF JPY, I'm still looking for ways to sell it on a strong price action because we reached the all-time high in this market. And price, the indicator follow the negative divergence of the weakness of the price to push higher with strong impulse candles. So I'll be looking to sell it at some point. CAD JPY, flat on this one. There is no strong bias where the market is hitting. Let's check the guys. Any other question? Ruben, 5 minutes to market open. Thank you so much, Ruben. X-Man, what settings are pivots? So sorry, I don't use pivots. This one here are not pivots. This one here are support and resistance lines. I draw myself the support and resistance, and I write the S1 and S2. It's not a pivot. Okay, I just find I start from the weekly chart and I mark the low, the high, and I take it from there. Platinum, we check the platinum. William, we haven't integrated with a trading view. I only use it for charting purposes. Okay, that's all. because really it's otherwise, guys, in 30 minutes I cannot help you with learning and also to go through all these major and indices. That's why with TradingView it's much easier to do it and give us the time to look at more markets. That's the only reason I do it, just to help you. Next, the DAX. Nice bearish engulfing yesterday. Today, for our chart, there is a bit of resistance here. But if the market is going to break to the upside, oh, very nice inside candle here. I like this. So that's the 5-minute chart. If we're going to go short, I'll go short from here, from this low. And if we're going to go high, in 2 minutes, I will place a buy stop order above here. Not right now, because now that's the tricky thing. If you place a buy stop order, maybe you're going to get triggered and maybe it's going to be a false breakout because we are not right at the London Open. Ibrahim, I was expecting to see the gold dropping too, and also the pound and the rest, but we didn't see. I will delete the order, guys, for now, because who knows, maybe in 1 minute the price it's gonna move in such a way to get us in a trade, and I don't want to get into the trade before the London Open. Maybe it's gonna be a real breakout, but maybe it's gonna be also a false breakout. So I'd like to be careful with that. Guys, I think we are covering a lot of pairs and the last few days and the indices now. So I'm happy with that. Now it's good to refer to TradingView just to check the time. As you can see on the side, you can see the seconds. So 20 seconds left for the London Open. And knowing that, it gives us... Okay, so now it's about 10 seconds for the London Open. I go with a sell stop and a buy stop here. Up. Okay, let's see which one is going to get triggered. Okay, looks like we triggered on the short side. Let's see, 10 points is when the price reach here. Guys, price already make 10 points. You are on a 14 points. I close the trade. 12 points now. That was 1 minute trade really for the 10 points, unless you are looking to get something more out of the trade. Now the price is at 15 and it looks like it's trading lower. Sajida said, hello, sir. Hello, my friend. Please pound USD analysis. We did that at the beginning. So after I end the webinar, it's going to upload it on the YouTube, and please play it from there to watch. It's the first currency pair actually we analyze on these webinars. If you're still on the trade, 16 pips. Mladen, I'm not satisfied with only 10 points today. Are you still on the trade, Mladen? Look, guys, the market, it's on the 18 and it's stop loss. Ruben, I closed 70% and moved stop loss to entry price. William got out on 7 points. It's better than losing trades, of course. Remember, guys, we scalp here. It's not a swing trading, and it's not an intraday trading. Traders, they get confused a lot. with the scalping and intraday trading. They do intraday trading with the scalper's mindset, and they do scalping with an intraday mindset. And it's good to understand the difference. If you don't understand what I'm saying and you need to understand this, just let me know. Cherry, can you take that screenshot and send it to customer support or to your account manager? Because yeah, it really doesn't make sense. I will ask also from my side to check why this may happen. Mladen, yes, I intended to be a little more in the trade. That's all right. Okay, guys. Just to let you know that tomorrow, unfortunately, I won't be around to do the webinar on Friday. So I wish to everyone from now to have a nice weekend ahead, and I will be looking forward to see you again on Monday at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.